Yeah, I mean, I felt comfortable and I felt like I got into a little bit of a rhythm, but just need to keep rolling with it and just keep moving on.
I feel like you guys got a little more consistency as the game went on, especially in the second half.
Without doubt. The O-line did a tremendous job all night. They really communicated things and sorted the blitzes out and stuff because Cal was giving us some pretty tough looks with them dancing around up front and stuff. So the biggest thing was the O-line. O-line had a great amount of confidence tonight, and it really helped the rest of the offense. And I mean, any success that myself or the running backs or the receivers had was a direct reflect of the offensive line's preparation this week and how they played this week.
You're not used to not having Marquise out there, but it seemed like Dominique and Isaiah kind of stepped up a little bit.
They did. You know, I pulled Dom aside and I said, hey, you grew up tonight. I mean, and he really did. You know, he did some things that, you know, he needs to make some plays and come down with some balls when I need him to and be that guy to make those big plays. But he did a lot of good things and was there for me at times. And Isaiah especially, he played really well. And, I mean, he can be just as potent as Marquise if he wants to be. He just he's got a crazy amount of talent, huge upside. So I'm going to continue to develop my relationship with those two guys the rest of the season, the rest of the week and stuff.
Jeff, what do you think is the biggest difference between Isaiah maybe last year and this year?
Confidence, honestly. You know, he runs his routes like he knows they're going to work this year, and he sets people up to do things, and he's a real smart football player, and I think he's learning. And not all the receivers do that. You know, some guys will try to run the same route and run it the same way every time, and Isaiah tries to mix things up and really disguise what he's going to do out there.
What's been the biggest issue for the offense last week and in the first part of this game?
I can't really speak because I wasn't playing, honestly. So I don't know. I mean, I try to, when my number's called, I try to come in there and do my best and move the ball and put points on the board.
You and Brett Bartolone had pretty good connection as well. Just talk about him and how well he's played, especially for a true freshman.
Yeah, man, I love that kid to death. He's a competitor now. He just wants to win. He wants to score every time, and he'll do whatever it takes to get it done. And one of the hardest workers on this team as a freshman, and he's really got an opportunity to be a great player come here in the future because he can do some good things and a real disciplined player and again, a smart receiver as well. So I'm real excited for him.
It seemed like there were a lot of drop balls out there tonight. Was that kind of a mix between you and the receivers, maybe taking some time to get used to each other, not having that rhythm built up?
No. I mean, we throw more balls than anybody in the country every day. There's no excuse for it. No excuse for me to throw the ball high. No excuse for him not to catch it, you know. The ball may be, you know, above his hands or below his belt, but that happens sometimes. And they got to come down with those balls in big times. And I got to be more accurate, you know. I can make their lives easier, too, by not having it here and having it here and such. So it's just as much on me as it is on them. So.
How comfortable are you coming in the second quarter being asked to be the guy?
I'm fine with it. Obviously, it's not, you know, the ideal situation, but I mean, I love to play the game, and when my number's called, I'm gonna get out there and just do what I do and have fun doing it. And that's really what I try to do out there is just relax everybody and just enjoy it, man. Enjoy the game that you love to play, and good things will happen. And I really think the offense responded to that, and we really just stopped ourselves tonight, in my opinion. You know, in the red zone, shot ourselves in the foot a few times, and really put together some good drives and such. So, back to your question, it's obviously not the ideal situation, but I'll do what I can with it.
Why we come at a good time or bad time for you?
Great time, great time.
For what all reason?
I think guys just need to recharge a little bit. We got some guys banged up, dinged up and stuff, so need to get physically healthy. Pretty much midway of the season, which is great. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. So for those reasons, it's good.
Coach talked a lot about responding to adversity. What was kind of the mood of the guys along the sideline through the course of the game?
Oh man, we were fighting. We realized it's a 10-17 game or whatever. I believe it was at one point. I'm not sure, but I mean, we were a score away or a score or two away, and we knew that. We just kept preaching on the sideline. Hey, let's go down, put one in the barn here, and then it's a one-score game. So we stayed positive, and how hard this football team plays is never a question in my eyes.